Breaking news. We found military uniforms, huge cash in Mamu's house. The Department of State Service, DSS. Welcome to the news. If you are new, kindly subscribe. And if you have been there, thank you for your support as you like and share. The news about the arrest of Mamu is really going wide, and a lot of information is coming out about after the search in his house. The Department of State Service, DSS, says it recovered incriminating materials, including military accoutrements, large amounts of different currencies and denominations in the houses of bandit negotiator Mamu. The spokesman of DSS, Peter Afunaya, disclosed this in reaction to Daily Trust inquiry about a raid carried out in the Kaduna house and offices of Mamu in the hours of Thursday. The Department of State Service said many things recovered were so incriminating, saying the arrested publisher will be charged to court. Is it that they have been monitoring him, or they were waiting for him to be arrested outside the country before all this will come up? Because if they've been monitoring and been watching, why do they wait for the man to be arrested in Egypt and deported back to Nigeria before they took action? Or maybe it was in collaboration with the security operatives in Egypt that made them to get this done. So far, appropriate security agencies have executed valid search warrants on Mamu's residence and office. During the processes, incriminating materials, including military accoutrements, were recovered. Other items include large amounts in different currencies and denomination, as well as financial transaction instruments. Is it to borrow the change again for them to be seen different money in his apartment? While further investigation continues, Mamu will sure have a day in court. Afunaya said, the earlier the better. We don't want matters about this kind of arrest that at the end of the day will not lead us far. This kind of investigation and trial should be speedy. They should be done on time so that people will know what is happening. But if they continue to prolong issues like this, more havoc will be wreaked in our society. I personally concur with your opinion. Let the DSS declare to all and sundry how much they got from his house and office as encashed as claim. His boss, Shegumi, should be arrested also. These people are devilish and they have killed many innocent people. What a menace in this country called Nigeria. Military uniform and huge cash found in Mamu's house. This is impunity as a result of coming from the other side. I have said it time and time again that these bandits, Boko Haram, terrorists, headsmen, and their sponsors are the same and are being treated with kids' gloves. The security agencies, as stated by El-Rufai, knows them and their abode, yet they allow them to run riots in Nigeria. Sheikh Gumi, who is part of them, roams about freely. Good. We believe that this will expose those behind the banditry, Ayakila, and those that are sponsoring all the crisis and insecurity in Nigeria. All days for a thief, a day silent certainly for owners. There are many of these types in our midst. They are non-Nigerians until they are completely fished out. The DSS, well done. Please go for the bandits too. I wish you good luck in this assignment. All those claim to be mediators between the bandits and the federal government need to be so thoroughly investigated. This type of person is not needed in the field of journalism. May Almighty Allah, in His infinite mercy, save this our beloved country, Nigeria. You won't see any North here now talk any good thing cause they are brainwashed to the extent of not knowing their rights from their left. Well done, DSS. But if I may ask, what about his master? If you say Mamu is an aide to Gumi, it means there's more to be discovered in the master than his assistant. My opinion. Thousands of innocent people have been killed in the north. You can hardly see their youth protesting because most of them are blinded by religion. That is why despite their unity, they are lagging behind. Elderly person and religious elders supporting evil and killing. This is one of the reasons people are against the Muslim ticket because of lack of humanity spirit among the North. Make people not to trust them. They love killing and they don't care about who is killed. I have said it earlier, it will be difficult for Nigeria to advance and progress as long as Northerners are still part of the major seat. We need to bring them to realize that they must continue to expose every evil in their midst. Thank God you mentioned where you once lived. I hope you also notice that not all Hausa-speaking people are Bayangidans, and not all are Northerners. Since 2015, it is now they want to nail Sheikh Gumi spokesman and ransom negotiator. Now that the government and they had failed record, they want to redeem the image before electioneering campaign starts. Now, wow, these people have dealt with this country a deadly blow. I think the only thing that will save this country is to go back to regional government. Regional government has disadvantages and disadvantages, and we must be looking forward in our climb too, instead of waiting and ruminating over what we have used in the past. We should be thinking of how to advance. What will regional government bring to the table now? Will it advance the regions like before? Will they be able to do things differently? Well, this is a suggestion from someone, but I don't think this country is ready for that again. Next is Sheikh Gumi. How can you be negotiating with bandits and kidnappers? This is the right time they need to tell us what has been happening. I want to see how the DSS will handle this case, but I will follow up and compare it to that of Kano. After discovering what happened next, hope this will not be swept under the carpet. So this is the man that has been sharing army uniforms to the bandits, all this while and hiding as a negotiator for bandits. After collecting the ransom, he will go and get more arms, and the business moves to the next level. My problem is when such things happen, you won't see the youth in the north speak against it. How far will they go with this kind of life? Well, what is your opinion? Mamu has been exposed. We have more information that will nail him. Kindly make your opinion known as you subscribe to my channel. Thank you, good day, and be blessed.